express these numbers as product of prime factors. What's a prime number? A number that can only be divisible by itself and 1. Examples: 2, 3, 5, 7. What are factors? Factors are those numbers that can divide up a number without giving you a remainder. So for 15 now, express 15 as a product of prime factors. So the first thing you need to do here, you write your 15 down, then you divide it out by 2. Now, if you use 2, you're going to be wrong. Pay attention. You can't use 1 because 1 is not a prime number. You are expected to divide only with prime numbers. Now, if you start with 1, you're going to be wrong because 1 is not a prime number. If you start with 2, it's okay. But there is a problem here. We have 15 and we are starting with 2, where we are going to be having a very serious issue. So we are not going to be using 2 because 2 cannot divide 15. 2 cannot break down 15. Why? It will go into 15 7 times, but you will be having a remainder of 1. And that's wrong. You need to get a number that's a prime number that will go into 15 perfectly without giving you a remainder. So you start with the smallest prime number, but since you can't divide 15, you have to go to the next prime number, which in this case is going to be what? 3. Now, can 3 divide 15? Yes. What's the rule of divisibility for 3 regarding this number 15? Besides the fact that 15 is a multiple of 3, there is a rule that you need to note here. If the sum of the digits of a number add up to give a multiple of 3, then 3 can divide that number. If you add 1 plus 5, you're going to get 6. 6 is a multiple of 3 because 3 times 2 will give you 6. Hence, 15 can be divided by 3. 15 is divisible by 3. So you go ahead, your 15 is there, and then you start with your 3, then you strike out. 3 in 15 is going to give you 5. Simple! Don't rush this. Hey. We're asked to express 15 as a product of prime factors. So write your 15. 3 in 15 is going to give you what? 5. Write your 5 down. At this point, the next number you're going to use to divide now is what? Is 5. You can't use 3. 3 in 5 is 1, remainder 2. You don't need remainder. Please, you don't need what? Remainder. And remember, follow the order. Start with what? The smallest prime number, and you continue. Now, in this case now, we need to use 5. So 5 in 5 is going to give you 1. And then you're done. As soon as you get to 1 in your expression, you are ready to go. So now, look very well at your screen. Now look very well and look at the calculation right now. You can see that at the left-hand side of your screen, you can see 3 and 5 appearing there. Now those are the numbers that you used to divide 15 perfectly before you now got 1 as the final number that's appearing under the 15 column. Okay, so now 3 is a prime number that's also a factor of 15. 5 is a prime number that's also a factor of 15. So 3 times 5 is simply showing you that you are actually what? Expressing them as what? Product of what? Prime factors, because they are prime numbers that are also prime factors of what? 15. Simple!